What just happened in Houston might be one of the most surprising early moves of the NBA offseason. The Houston Rockets have officially agreed to trade rising star Cam Whitmore to the Washington Wizards in exchange for 2 second-round picks. Yes, you heard that right. A player who just lit up the Summer League last year, flashed all-star potential, and was once considered a top 10 talent, now packing his bags for the nation's capital. So, what does this move really mean for the Rockets? And what are the Wizards cooking up with their latest rebuild? Let's break it all down. But before we dive in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for all the latest NBA breaking news, and don't forget to drop a comment below. Do you think Houston made a smart move here, or are the Wizards walking away with a steal? All right, let's talk about the headline. Cam Whitmore, the 20-year-old forward who turned heads during the 2023 Summer League with his explosive scoring and elite athleticism, is on his way out of Houston. It's a bold decision by the Rockets, and one that signals a deeper shift in their long-term planning. Despite showing immense promise, especially as a microwave scorer off the bench, Whitmore never quite carved out a consistent role in Ime Udoka's rotation last season. And now, with a roster full of young wings and a team trying to take the next competitive leap, the front office has decided to move on. In return, Houston is acquiring 2 future second-round picks from Washington. Not exactly the kind of haul you'd expect for a player with Whitmore's upside, right? But let's read between the lines. This move isn't just about value. It's about fit, strategy, and opening up flexibility for what's coming next. The Rockets are clearly in a transition. After several years of rebuilding, this is a team that's starting to turn the corner. They've got cornerstone talent in Jalen Green, Alperen Şengün, Jabari Smith Jr., and Amen Thompson. And with the recent addition of veteran leaders like Fred VanVleet and Dillon Brooks, Houston's front office is clearly shifting from development to competitiveness. In that context, Whitmore's high-variance game and developmental timeline may not have aligned with their evolving goals. But the bigger question, what are the Wizards getting in Cam Whitmore? They're getting a potential gem, if they can unlock him. This is a classic upside swing for Washington. In the midst of a full-scale rebuild, the Wizards have already stockpiled young pieces like Bilal Coulibaly and rookie sensation Alex Sarr. Now, adding Cam Whitmore gives them another explosive athlete who can thrive in a high-tempo system. He's got the size, the strength, and the downhill scoring ability to make an immediate impact. And in a low-pressure environment like Washington, he'll have the freedom to make mistakes, grow his game, and potentially become a key building block. From a strategic standpoint, the move makes all the sense in the world for the Wizards. They're not just collecting draft capital anymore. They're targeting undervalued young talent. Whitmore might have been miscast or misused in Houston, but in DC, he gets a fresh slate. This trade also highlights a subtle but powerful trend around the league. Teams are no longer just hoarding picks. They're trying to capitalize on opportunities where high-upside players fall through the cracks. Think about it. Just a year ago, Whitmore was a projected lottery pick. He slipped to 20th in the 2023 draft due to medical concerns and inconsistent college tape. But once the ball tipped in Summer League, he made a statement. 19 points per game, high-flying dunks, elite finishing at the rim, and lockdown defense when locked in. It was enough to earn him Summer League MVP honors and stamp him as one of the breakout rookies to watch. Yet somehow, over the course of a full NBA season, he couldn't find his rhythm consistently enough to earn a stable role. Now that all changes. Washington will likely unleash Whitmore early and often. He's going to get the green light on offense, and with more ball handling reps and spacing around him, this could be the environment where he finally pops. Now let's bring it back to Houston for a second. What's next for them? Don't be surprised if this trade is just the beginning. The Rockets are sitting on a mountain of young assets and picks. And with playoff aspirations rising, they may be eyeing a major trade to bring in an established star. The Cam Whitmore move could be clearing up room for a bigger swing. Someone who fits the timeline of their vets while still complementing the development of their young core. There's also a financial aspect at play. Whitmore's rookie contract was manageable, but offloading him opens up future flexibility for the Rockets to pursue more aggressive roster building, either through trades or free agency. And let's not forget the second-round picks. They might not seem like much now, but smart teams around the league are increasingly finding value in those slots. With the right scouting and development, second-rounders can turn into real contributors. Just ask the Denver Nuggets about Nikola Jokic, or the Warriors about Draymond Green. Still, for Rockets fans, this one might sting. There was so much hope wrapped up in Cam Whitmore. The flashes were real. The talent was obvious. But in the end, it came down to fit, and Houston decided they were better off without the uncertainty. For the Wizards, this is exactly the kind of move they need to be making. Low risk, massive upside. And if Whitmore finds his groove in DC, this could be one of the best value trades of the offseason. One thing's for sure, the NBA never sleeps. And this trade is just a reminder that roster building in today's league isn't always about who you draft, but how you develop and deploy the talent you've got. If you're a fan of high-stakes trades, breakout players, and unpredictable off-seasons, this is just the beginning. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss a beat. Hit that like button if you think Whitmore will thrive in Washington. And let us know in the comments, did the Rockets give up too early, or are the Wizards about to unleash a future star? Stay locked in. More trades are coming. More drama is brewing. And the NBA offseason just keeps heating up.